Hello, guys, welcome back. Finally, the Superman movie has hit the theaters, and I loved the movie, which was different from the previous Superman movies. I mean, the Henry Cavill movies, not the OG Superman Christopher Reeve. It's got a transition from the boring, dark vibe of Zack Snyder's Superman to a fast paced, full of fun and humor this movie is all about. Not to mention, it does have some uplifting moments from people of Jarhanpur seeing Superman as hope to fight against Boravia, who is an ally of US America, and the scene where Superman wants Lex Luthor to know he's a human as anyone in this planet Earth, and he suggests Lex try to be one. The movie starts with an issue in Metropolis as Superman stops an invasion in Boravia, which seems to be similar to what's happening right now in real life. As we know, Israel is an ally of USA and is invading Palestine just like Boravia does to Jarhanpur in this movie. Well, this story was already in the comics way before the conflict of Israel Palestine, so it's not a new idea, I think, from James Gunn, but a true comic book adaptation. Another good thing about this movie is that although it's a reboot of the Superman, we don't have to go through the origins, but straight to the business with the big battle between Lex and Superman. And surprisingly, Lois Lane already is dating Superman, so we don't have to wait for the big reveal between the two main characters. Speaking of Lois Lane, I love the character as she's a strong woman who trusts her guts and plays an important role in saving Metropolis and Superman. She doesn't hold back on Clark Kent voicing her opinions when it comes to Superman being very selfish, doing things without any order or thinking of consequences. Let's talk about all the superheroes now. Loved Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern with his narcissistic character in a very funny way. He's the leader of so-called Justin Gang, but nobody seems to respect him or listen to him. And we do see Mr. Terrific doing the very thing to piss him off, going behind his back to help Lois Lane find Superman. It was a new introduction of the Mr. Terrific in live action movie, and I think many kids will become a fan of him as he can do many things living up to the name Mr. Terrific. And he plays a vital role in saving the metropolis and, of course, Superman. Although he seems to be a genius, but he doesn't like emotions, which seems to be his weakness. Hawkgirl was nice addition but was too loud for me, but that's her way of freezing people before she attacks. Then we have Metamorpho who has the ugly looks but has unique powers of transmuting elements in his body, which Lex Luthor uses it to weaken Superman with Metamorpho turning his hands into kryptonite. The Justice Gang does become strong after his addition to the team. And we have Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, and I loved his performance as he portrays the evil CEO who is a genius and has created technology which has made him really powerful with his invention of device where he can teleport and also travel into a pocket dimension where he keeps his prisoners. He also has created a clone of Superman who is equally, if not stronger than Superman, as he has the strength of Superman plus the technology of Luthor, which makes him defeat Superman at the start of the movie and also proves strong for Superman at the end until Krypto comes into the scene, which increases the chance of Superman defeating his clone Ultraman by 100%. Krypto in this movie steals the spotlight as he is being given the live action presence for the first time in DC Universe. From the start of the movie till the end of Super Dog does his part of helping Superman. Also, he does the part of harassing Lex, just like Hulk did that to Loki in first Avengers movie. At the end, we come to know the Doc was brought up by Supergirl, who is the cousin of Superman, which paves the way to the upcoming Supergirl movie, which is to be released next year. It was a real treat of watching Superman, and finally, I can say I enjoyed it compared to other Superman movies post Christopher Reeve. I'm sure the haters is not gonna love it being a success Superman movie as they're stuck with Henry Cavill as Superman. But they should give it a try because DC Universe may dominate the next decade with James Gunn at the wheel.